There is nothing like the sight of an amputated spirit. There is no prosthetic for that.
Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. We don't go out anymore. Slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone.
Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work.
Get busy living, can't get busy dying.
The night is darkest just before the dawn. I promise you, the dawn is coming.
It is with passion, courage of conviction, that we take our next steps into the world.
What is it?
The sky! Awesome!
We must find a way to look after one another.
To live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery.
And it may sound easy, but nothing could be harder.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
So your story does have a happy ending.
Well, that's up to you.
It's great to have goals. It's great to have outcomes. I think every single person in this room should have a North Star, because that's going to help give you some clarity on the direction that you need to go. But I'm a big believer that once you've decided on your goal or your North Star, you can take your eyes off of it and you can put it on the process, the daily behaviors, the micro skills, the decisions that you make on a daily basis to inch you closer to that. The best example I can think of, which I think is very appropriate for this group, is if you're tasked with building a brick wall, don't worry so much about the wall. Pay a lot more attention to the bricks. I'm not very handy, I'm not very good at building stuff, but even I have the discipline to take one brick and set it exactly where it needs to go. And then take another brick and set it exactly where it needs to go.
You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm gonna build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm gonna lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. There will not be one brick on the face of the earth that's gonna be laid better than this brick that I'm gonna lay in this next 10 minutes. And you do that every single day.
And soon you have a wall.
And soon you have a wall. And I think psychologically, the advantage that gives me over a lot of people that I have been in competition with in different situations is it's difficult to take the first step when you look how big the task is. The task is never huge to me. It's always one brick.
If you want it badly, what's going to happen is, no matter what the circumstances are, you're not going to let that discourage you or quit. And the fact that you don't let it discourage you is the thing that's gonna allow you to keep getting up and keep laying bricks. And one day you're gonna look up, and because you laid bricks when it was nice outside, you laid bricks when it was foggy, you laid bricks when it was rain, like you just laid bricks regardless of what was going on because you wanted it that bad. I promise you're gonna have it. But I said it, but I wanna say it one more time. You're not failing because of the circumstance or situation. You're failing because mentally you let the circumstance and situation make you stop laying bricks. And you're not successful because you keep laying bricks, not laying bricks, laying bricks, not laying bricks. If you would just lay bricks regardless, whatever that thing is you want. And I'm gonna be real. Once you start laying bricks consistently and you never stop, I see people running in the rain, when it's cold. I'm like, yo, those are marathon runners right there.
The wall will eventually take care of itself. That's an adage in sports that Bill Walsh, the Hall of Fame coach for the 49ers, used to say. The scoreboard will take care of itself if you focus on the process.
Sometimes not getting what you want is the most valuable experience of your entire life. Sometimes utter pain. Pain is the greatest asset in the world because when people succeed, they party, and when they fail, they ponder. That's where the change comes from.
When life knocks you down, sometimes you have to take 2 steps backwards to go forward. When life staggers you, the thing that'll get you up on your knees and get you standing in the center of the ring and find something from somewhere deep down in to keep on slugging and keep on fighting is, it's possible. And maybe, just maybe, I can pull this out. It's possible if I just stand long enough, I can pull this off.